Welcome everyone to the 1.81 dev server for War Thunder. Currently we're looking at the BMP2. The BMP2 is currently now on the dev server, subject to change about everything about I say about this thing. So it's 7.7. It currently has a 30mm 2A42. It can shoot HE, sub-caliber AP, and an APDS or HVAP. It has the 9M ATGM, which is the same one the BMP1 also gets as a upgraded module as the BMP1P. So the BMP2, there's quite a lot to say about it. It's probably something that I think 7.7 doesn't need, especially since the Warrior right now is 8.0. It kind of makes no sense of why the BMP2 is currently 7.7. Now, the BMP2 has no armor. Subject, it's just a BMP. It's not going to have no armor, like 8mm in some places. So 50 cals, 20mm cast is easily going to go through it. Now, the BMP2 also has a modification like the BMP1 where it does get I would say an upgraded version of the BMP. So the BMP comes in stock, does not have this little plate on the back, and it's the only difference I can see right now. But if you put the modification on it, it has the little plate and the wood, I would assume. There's the wood there? Hang on, let me check that. I don't believe the wood is there. No, it is. Alright, so the wood comes stocks too. So the BMP2 has a little I would say spaced armor in the back. I guess it could stop not much of heat rounds. Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. But something, I guess. I mean, it could maybe stop some 50 cals going through the back of it. So the X-ray view of the BMP2, you currently have the ammo rack, which is a big cylindrical thing of ammo that feeds into the 30mm. So you also get some ATGMs. I believe it is 6, or it could be less. I'll have to see whenever. Hang on, I can see right now. How many do you get? You get 4. Alright, so you get 4 ATGMs, which is kind of negligible, since on especially the hot you can have 20. So 4 is probably never going to last you the whole game. Same with the BMP1. It kind of struggles with that, and you have to use the 76, I believe that's on it. Quite a lot. No, 73. So you don't have much in here. You have the engine, transmission at the front. Maybe you can eat some shells, but I'm assuming that if anything hits you, you're going to get hull broken. It comes with 3 crew, so if 2 die, you're dead. And if you're ever facing one from the front, just shoot it on the right side, kill the driver and the gunner, and you automatically get a kill. So the BMP2 is currently, to me, one of the best IFVs in the game. Now, if you remember playing the game a couple years ago, the ZSU-57 was a very, very good, I would say, almost medium tank instead of SPAA. Now, the ZSU-57 could do 2 things. It could be an SPA, and it can also kill tanks. Now, the BMP2 kind of feels the same playstyle as the ZSU-57. The gun is nowhere near the capacity that it is, because you only have about 100mm a pin at 10 meters. But you have the ATGMs if you ever find someone frontally facing you, and you also have the 30mm if you ever find helicopters or planes buggering you. So this is a IFV that is very mixed in what role it can fill. It can be a light tank, it can be a SPAA, it can be a tank destroyer, or it could just shoot tanks with the 30mm. So we're going to go into a test drive right now, and we're going to check out the 30mm and ATGMs. Alright, so welcome back. Currently we're in the test drive right now, and we're going to test out the APDS and the ATGMs. So the first thing is I have been testing it for a little bit, and I noticed the Leopard 1A1. You can easily just shoot about right there, a little bit less, and go straight through it. As you can see, the fire rate is pretty ridiculous. So you have a thing that can easily act as an SPA and also can kill tanks and use the ATGM. So the 30mm also has a stabilizer, which is kind of amazing for a 30mm. The best strat to think of this thing as is as a SPA. You can get hull broken, but you can still do stuff cap, kill tanks, kill planes, etc. Now, the main difference with this and an SPA is you have no radar. So, shooting at planes, you manually have to hit them. You can't just look for a little reticle. Now, the best strat for this thing is going to be side on. Assuming that it stays 7.7, you'll see the Mark 10 Centurion a lot. Now, if you're side on like this, and imagine he doesn't see me, the best strat is to start from the front of the hull and just go across. And if you don't kill him again, do it again. And then if you don't kill him again, do it a little bit slower. But that's the best strat, just go across him. Because your main goal is trying to kill as much crew as you can. And you're hoping that your rounds pin a decent amount. So the M60A1 Rise, it does have the ERA. So we're going to test the ATGM, see if we go through the ERA. Alright, good. Nice. So the ATGM is a pretty good ATGM for the BR. Especially, I think it's 600mm of flat pin. And you should be able to do a lot with that. I believe it is better than the Warriors currently. So, if you find yourself in a situation where you're side on, just fire at the bottom of the hole and go across. And somehow get his engine and kill him. Alright, so the biggest problem with having no armor is something like that. You're 7.7, you're easily going to see 8.0 SPA. And also you'll see Kugel Blitzes and all that kind of stuff. The German SPA and everything that has pretty good pinning guns. So the thing is with the BMP-1 is you have the ATGM and the 73mm. So you have a problem of your firing. Now this thing, as you can see, will have no problem just laying lead into people. And that's the one problem the ZSU-57 has, is you can beat every reload in the game. But do you have the best gun? No, but the reload is what kind of matters. If you put yourself in a good situation of where you're able to make the gun work. Now it's the same playstyle as the ZSU-57, you had to put yourself in those situations. So Chieftain Mark 10, you start the front and go across. And because of your insane fire rate, you'll easily be able to kill all the crew in it. So the MBT-70, which I don't believe you might see if they do increase the BR. I believe this thing could be easily put at 8.3. Help the T-62 line up. And the T-55 also got put down to 6.3. I mean not 6.3, 8.3. So start from the front. This thing should die pretty easy. So let's try to test the range a little bit. What's the range on this Abrams? It's not going to tell me it's because my crew's bad. Maybe not. Look at that. So I don't believe I'm going to be able to pin the Abrams, but definitely can with the ATGM. And that's what the ATGM's for if you're ever put in a position where you can't just go through people when you're at range, or say you see MBT-70 from the front and you can't pin him, and you fire the ATGM at him. So all in all, this seems like a very, very viable tank, and I will enjoy the playstyle. It would be something different. Currently the meta is just stay in one position with a T-62 and kind of just snipe at people. But hopefully this will be a great rendition of a light tank being able to scout, which actually let's make sure, because that is one thing. Can this thing scout? which I believe is the IFV, but I want to check the modifications. So yeah, airstrike, so yes, it can scout. So the good thing about this is it'll be able to shoot down helicopters, airplanes, and shoot at other tanks, which I hope you enjoy. See you later.